last 363 days. So please welcome Mr. Sven Blush.
Yes, thank you. You're right, I'm absolutely happy, but I have to say that was a team effort. I entered in June last year at the point where it was just an amazing roller coaster ride for all of us. I think the start of the season in Phillip Island, we had some ups and downs, but everyone saw in which direction it is going. And yeah, from June on, July, I think everyone was set in the right way, and the roller coaster started, and it was just an amazing feeling for everyone at BMW after, like you said, 101 years, our first World Championship. It means a lot to BMW Motorrad, but it also means a lot to BMW Group. This thing is so big for everyone, and everyone is so proud. So yeah, we are now here to talk about this year, and from the point of being the hunter to being the hunted.
Yeah, this is not an easy situation now, because there will be a lot to learn. Never before you've been in that situation that you have to fight for the title again, and everybody, like you said, is more or less the challenge to catch Toprak and his teammate also Van der Mark, because he's pushing it also to the highest level, like all of you do in every category. So it is not an easy thing to swap also the politically side into a positive thing, that everything is growing still, because I said before, it's not easy to win the World Championship, but then to be the hunted one, it's even harder.
I think when it comes to that, first of all, maybe it's also important to mention when I arrived, the team was already working in an amazing state. So for me, the point was to see internally to get everyone aligned from BMW Motorrad, and also from BMW, that we see that there is a big priority on motorsport. I think over the years, sometimes it was not clear which direction we are going, and this is the typical ups and downs we have. But we have already started with our old CEO, Markus Schramm, the direction of pushing on the World Superbike, and then Markus Flasch, as our new CEO, came, and he is pushing us, and I can say it, I think, to the limit. So every one of us, after this year, last year we were completely finished in a really, really happy way, and now we are back on track and can't wait to start the season.
So start the season is not that far ahead, it's like 3 weeks, then you fly into Phillip Island, and in 4 weeks we have the more or less first results of the year. What are your expectations about, like you said before, new structures, everything working well together, and also some things on the bike change, but we come later to the bike. First, of your point of view as a head of motorsport.
I think there were also questions regarding, we have only 2 bikes on the grid. I'm pretty sure that we are aligned 100% to win the title again. This is definitely our aim. We're coming as the winners, and it has to be the aim for us at the end to go for the title again. The combination of Toprak and Mikey, I think this is for us together with SMR as an amazing team. The combination which worked last year, which I'm highly sure will work this year as well. And we have also our testing, which we should also mention, because they are the people in the background pushing hard whenever we have race weekends off, but they set the groundwork for us. And with this team, I'm pretty sure that we are sorted in the best possible way.
And there are still more to come, and it was also in the past that these bikes been on road racing. So it's not only that you say we go for this title in EBC, we go for the title in World Championship, we try to chase that. You also chase a lot of other things, which are maybe not in the all the time point of view, but they are very, very important for BMW, and also something which is working for a long time in blood work.
I think for us today is also important that we for sure have a big focus on World Superbike, but we have the EWC, we have the BSB, we have Moto America, we have the F900 Cup in the UK, And the motorsport program from our side will grow. We are pushing hard on the strategy at the moment for the future. It should be the core. It should be in the core of BMW Motorrad to have motorsport. So this is also why we invited a bit more people, like Werner, who's coming on stage later, and to show our whole program, because we are racing worldwide and we are really proud of it.
Und bevor wir zu diesen zwei Fahrern kommen, die wir noch auf die Bühne bringen, nur mal ganz kurz zusammengefasst, es ist im Endeffekt eine neu entstandene Struktur, die aus der Vergangenheit zehrt und alles, was jetzt eben funktioniert hat, natürlich in der Vergangenheit gut gesät wurde, aber jetzt mit Sven im Endeffekt auf der Art und Weise und die ganze Teamstruktur, die sich da gebildet hat, auch auf Angriff ist, weil sie wissen, was sie tun müssen. Denn der Weg dorthin war hart, aber es wird mit Sicherheit auch ein sehr, sehr schwieriger sein, den so fortzuführen. Das Programm, was man jetzt aktuell aber im Hintergrund fährt, ist natürlich aufgebaut auf dem Erfolg und verspricht auch in Zukunft extrem viel spannenden Rennsport rund um BMW, egal ob es dann halt in der Superbike-Weltmeisterschaft ist, in der Weltmeisterschaft Endurance oder halt auch, und da kommen wir jetzt eigentlich mal zu, dass wir über Road Racing reden, beziehungsweise über das, was BMW auch noch als Projekt hat und was eingegliedert wird. Und da werden wir dann mal zwei auf die Bühne bringen, die, ich habe vorher schon im Gespräch gesagt, you guys are nuts, also ihr seid so ein bisschen verrückt, weil das, was die machen, hat nochmal irgendwie ein ganz anderes Flair als das, was wir machen auf der Rundstrecke im Sprint. Es sind nämlich die zwei, die speziell auf der Isle of Man extrem schnell sind. Und bevor wir sie, oder wir holen sie auf Stage. Warum nicht? So, first of all, we're coming now to the first two races at this evening, which are also a very important part from Sven in the kind of development and knowing how people are reacting and trusting their material. Means, we're coming to the TT riders. Names, maybe you know them, they are both legends because in 2024, one guy, David Todd, won the TT Senior, and the other one, Peter Hickman, I think we not have to talk a lot about it because he is the guy on the Isle of Man, 14 times winner. Last year he made a lap where we have to talk about, and so first of all, big applause for these two riders, for BMW, Mr. Peter Hickman and David Todd. So hello guys on stage, good to see you. First,
TT pilotları şu anda karşımızda.
Tell us a bit about, before we talk with these two guys, about the TT and all the other racing they do. What do you think when you see them riding the TT?
You have to think about the first event in my new position was the
Okay.
So I was always a fan of that race, never been there before, and my first trip was, I can just say, breathtaking. What you guys deliver there, whoever knows it, saw the races, they know what we are talking about, never got in touch with it, Google it, go to YouTube, watch an onboard and just be blown away. This is, I have to say, I get emotional talking about that. I will never forget the moment of the senior TT start, which was delayed, and then the sun came down and we were standing in front where you guys are starting. And this moment is you're modern gladiators. Sorry to say that, but it's absolutely crazy, and heads off from all of us what you're delivering for the brand there as well, and showing what the Double R is capable of doing. So thanks from all of us.
More than gladiators, absolutely correct. So let's talk about the art, and I mean art, of riding on TT and also riding the BMW, because you do it in a couple of different kind of races, but the TT for sure is a special one. And I mean, Peter, last year you ridden a lap which has an average from 136 miles, which are 217 km per hour. Also falls es jetzt nicht jeder verstanden hat. 136 Meilen Durchschnittsgeschwindigkeit bedeutet 217 km/h. Durchschnittsgeschwindigkeit durch die Stadt. So,
I got no idea what you said.
yeah, you're not getting a speeding ticket, which is a positive thing, but explain how much trust you have to have in your own and also into the bike to do that kind of lap time around the TT, because it has to be not heads off, it has to be perfect in vision. So let us know.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, thank you very much, and it was great to have Sven over for his first event in his new position. He couldn't have come to a better event, to be quite honest, and I think you can hear the excitement even in his voice now when he starts talking about TT, and anyone that knows about TT, you can really hear that excitement straight away. But yeah, of course, for the Ironman, for us to be able to trust what we're riding and the people that we've got around us is 110% of our job. You know, it's almost what we do is kind of the last little bit. You really have to have the faith in the machine that you're sitting on, and you know the lap record that's been done that stands at the minute, and of course it will go eventually. That's just the way lap records are. It was also done on the Superstock bike, so not the super bike, so not the fastest bike that we race, not the fastest bike at the TT even. So you know, it's as close to a road bike as any of you guys can go and buy from the shops, and it just also proves how good the bike is from an absolute base road bike. So. Yeah, the BMW brand, I've been part of the BMW family now since 2017, which has been phenomenal for myself, and yeah, to continue with the brand is perfect for me.
So you also know the development behind the bike, because you said before it was more or less a stock bike where you did the lap record with. And I mean, to be honest, 6 years ago it would be not possible because other things can happen in the art of riding the bike, of balance and all that kind of stuff. So you know how good the development in the background is.
Absolutely. Over the years from 2017 to now, I've gone through 2 generations of the S1000RR, and now this will be the 3rd generation of the M1000RR. So yeah, I've really kind of been part of or been able to ride at least part of the process of the bike becoming what it is now, is what we're about to find out for 2025 as well, which I'm excited about as much as everyone else. I haven't seen these yet, so
Destekleri için çok teşekkürler.
All the way through.
Videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayalım. Şu anda BMW'nin TT, Ironman TT yarışçıları sahnede.
Ich würde das dann nochmal übersetzen, damit wir es auch offiziell gemacht haben, auch wenn ihr schon alle schmunzeln. Also das ist jetzt kein Schnitt, den ihr morgen zum Bäcker fahren solltet. Also nicht jetzt ein Motorrad kaufen und dann morgen zum Bäcker versuchen, einen Schnitt durch Berlin mit 217 zu fahren. Das versteht sich fast von selber. Schön ist aber, wenn man es machen kann. Da kommen wir aber gleich noch zu, wenn wir dann mit den Beteiligten der Technik sprechen. So, first of all, thanks Peter also for all the details and the smile in your face when you talk about 136 miles an hour average.
Yorumlarınızı göremiyorum ne yazık
I
ki şu
know
anda.
how it feels like. It is a beautiful feeling, so keep going. Everything just the best for the future.
Thank you, sir.
Bitte Applaus für die Technik. And there is another one, which is maybe a challenger, but in the positive way, because he starts also to smile, and he was the one who said before, yeah, we are maybe a bit nuts. You have to be, because otherwise you can't run as fast as you did at the senior TT, win it, can't believe it, and being from there on a high and going into 25.
Yeah, for starters, it's a dream come true to win this race. It's such a special one. But going back a step where you said, you know, thinking about how crazy it is, I used to think it was normal when I first went to the Alaman. Was only the 1 year before I raced there for the first time in 2017, and I saw the bikes go by at nearly 200 miles per hour, and immediately knew in my mind that I really wanted to go with this. And I thought at that moment that every motorcycle rider had the same feeling when they saw the TT. And
but not the trust in themselves.
But since then, I realised every other friend of mine, some fast BSB racers, superbike racers, some road guys, they all come there and watch the bikes go by and love it, but they go, no way, this is way too crazy. And that makes me feel a little bit more crazy in my head, but I thought it was normal, to be
Happy
honest.
on the other side, we can say, because I mean, it is a kind of a special thing to go that fast on the TT, but also to make it in that short of time. Because I mean, to have 6 or 7 years to learn the track in this kind of way you did, and being that precise, and having the speed of it, also in the TT senior class, how did you do that? I mean, there is a lot of learning in the background. It's not just pin it. I mean, it's far away from just pin it, because it has to be perfect.
Yeah, so the homework in the background is so much work goes into preparing for the TT. Obviously, learning the course is the most important thing. Learning 38 miles of winding country road is not an easy thing, and memorizing every bump, every hedge, every curve that sticks out a little bit. So that's super important. But then understanding how your bike reacts and over these bumps and over the crests and stuff, it's not like racing on a normal short circuit. The bike is so much more, arguably, it's more important how the bike reacts and that it deals with riding in these real world conditions over bumps, and these roads are not super smooth like a racetrack. Far away from that. They're really bumpy. A lot of times we're doing actually jumps around the circuit because there's crests, and the bike has to put up with, I believe, more than anywhere else in the world. So it's actually an endurance race, not just for the rider, but for the machinery as well.
Und das zeigt einmal mehr, wenn man ihm zuhört, über das, was er im Detail bringt. Es ist so viel Arbeit, die TT eben fast 60 Kilometer wirklich zu verstehen und dann so schnell wie möglich zu absolvieren, dass extrem viel Vertrauen auch ins Material sein muss und es lesbar sein muss. Das heißt, auch da ist über die letzten Jahre viel passiert, dass sich die Fahrer immer wohler fühlen und deswegen auch diese Rundenzeiten überhaupt zustande kommen und man ein Motorrad über die lange Strecke am Limit bewegen kann. Das ist für beide Fahrer extrem wichtig und natürlich auch ein Grund, warum man in der Zukunft weiter mit BMW zusammenarbeitet.
Ich hätte da tatsächlich auch noch eine kleine Anekdote, um das auf Deutsch einmal kurz zu erklären, was da vor Ort passiert. Senior TT, zweite Runde, Peter war auf einmal nicht mehr auf dem Bildschirm zu sehen. Ihr müsst dazu wissen, die Strecke ist 60 Kilometer lang. Also ihr kennt normale Strecken, 5 Kilometer, da haben sich manche schon Probleme, sich die 5 Kurven zu merken. 60 Kilometer ist eine unglaubliche Distanz, das heißt, wir wissen nicht, was passiert mit den Fahrern, wenn was passiert. Wir haben nur gesehen, Peter ist nicht mehr da, es hat 10 bis 15 Minuten gedauert, wir waren wirklich sehr nervös, bis wir gehört haben, er ist gegenüber in der Straße im Pub und hat schon 2 Bier getrunken. Also, ich glaube, das erklärt das Mindset der Fahrer sehr gut. Genau, what I'm talking about.
So, da sind viele Geschichten im Hintergrund, die auch die TT schreibt, wie das ganze Jahr eigentlich, wie unser letztes Jahr auch schrieb. Deswegen kommen wir jetzt eigentlich zum nächsten Programmpunkt der EWC, Leute. Ich möchte aber trotzdem, dass ihr den beiden Jungs im Speziellen und allen, die auf der TT fahren, nochmal einen riesen Applaus gibt. Viel Glück für 2025. So, steigen wir mal ein bisschen vor uns ein. Es ist eine Wahnsinnsgeschichte, die im letzten Jahr passiert ist, und unter anderem hätte man natürlich gerne auch dieses Blatt nochmal mit neu geschrieben, indem dass man sagt, wir werden auch in der Langstreckenweltmeisterschaft um den Weltmeisterschaftstitel fahren. Da ist es eigentlich schon so in der Vergangenheit häufig gewesen, dass man nah dran war, aber leider hat es nie geklappt bisher. Jetzt hat man neue Weichen gestellt, 1, 2 Dinge geändert, und genau darüber werden wir jetzt mit dem Verantwortlichen sprechen. Vorher allerdings, damit eben Weichen gestellt werden können und technische Verbesserungen passieren, gibt es einen Herrn, der eigentlich die Seele ist von dieser BMW. Es ist jemand, der sich permanent Gedanken darum machen muss, wie können wir es besser machen, und das natürlich nicht alleine macht, sondern mit einem riesigen Team, einem Testteam, vielen Leuten im Hintergrund und Dingen, die umgesetzt werden müssen. Die Rede ist von Chris Gonshaw. So let's please invite on the stage Chris Gonshaw.
Chris Gonshaw geliyor. Şu anda hem BMW test team'in başında ve motorsportta
In Deutschland, weil seit 20 Jahren habe ich immer wieder die Möglichkeit, nach Berlin zu kommen, hier ins Werk, also in der Serienentwicklung angefangen. Noch mehr? Ja, okay. Also seit 20 Jahren habe ich die Möglichkeit, immer wieder ins Werk zu kommen, früher in der Serienentwicklung, jetzt seit ein paar Jahren im Motorsport. Und es ist einfach schön, hier so viele bekannte Gesichter zu sehen, die aus den Erprobung waren, Mechaniker, die die Fahrzeuge bauen, die Rahmen schweißen, die Motoren bauen. Einfach geil, also wirklich, sorry for the swearing, geil. I will switch to English for sure, but it must have been in German. Also, schön, dass ihr alle da seid. Ich freue mich auf den Abend und danke.
bu son show ve motor hakkında
weitermachen. Ich finde es extrem wichtig, dass du auch
test timinin de başında, test takımının başında
So,
çok
Chris,
çalışan
it was
takım
a
üyelerinden.
bit of a roller coaster in 2024, I would say.
Videoyu
It was
beğenilerinizi
also,
bekliyoruz
especially in the
arkadaşlar.
background, a lot of work which not
Destekleriniz
starts
için de
in
çok teşekkürler.
2024, which starts way earlier, because you have to more or less prove that BMW is capable of winning races and not just one, maybe in the ideal way 14 in a row. And you did an awesome job. You did an awesome job around the bike, which I show now.
Sehr schönes Motor. Aus
Yeah.
Berlin.
Ich sage euch nicht, welche Nummer das ist. Around the bike, which is more or less with a side stand in a shop. And this one is built from the race bike, but such good when you ride it that it's enjoyable in every kind of piece. When we talk about this kind of art, it's not just one part which is important for you, is it right?
You're fully right. The story of the double R, beginning with the S and finally with the M1000 double R we are looking here. There are hundreds, there are millions of stories, a lot of parts, but you mentioned it, it was a long way to go there. Some of the guys here in the room remember when we started with the first S1000 double R project. It was in May 2005, so nearly 20 years ago when we started developing the first superbike. Luckily we had a decade or 2 decades of several projects, and now we have this bike here, the latest M1000 double R for 2025, so the perfect base for professional motorsport, but like you mentioned also for having fun on track days, or for sure going to the bakery, but not with the speed the guys over there do. And you asked me about the special parts. Well, to be honest, as an engineer, every part on the bike is for me like a little baby, yeah? Because you develop the pieces, you want to put it together, and you want to create a race-winning bike. There is not one part I like the most. The story of the bike behind, especially when we go to the race bike, was to fine-tune every part. You cannot become a world champion by going for 95%, 99%. If you want to be world champion, it doesn't matter in which class, you have to go 100%, no limit. And this means fine-tune every part. If you rest at a certain point, not improving, you will go slower for the future, and this is definitely not our target. So around this bike, we settled a lot of requirements to the development and finally also to the product plant to create a package which is capable to be fine-tuned to the maximum level in World Superbike. And one of the secrets is for sure to reduce rate. It's normal, it's easy, it's even logical, but it's not easy, because when you have a lightweight bike like this since nearly 2 decades, it's getting harder and harder to get it lighter. But each gram, each kilogram you get out of the bike gives you the flexibility to move mass in the bike, and this means to find the perfect balance. Winning a race is a combination of a rider who is in balance with the bike must be in balance, and to fine-tune the balance you have to get a little bit degree of freedom, and therefore there is not one single part. It's just reduce the rate, use the mass you have, use the parts you have, do some intelligent thesis, and then send the boy out.
Send the boy out. It doesn't even sound easy, and it isn't in reality, but it's beautiful that you have a smile in your face when you talk about the bike, because I know that you know every screw in that, and try to optimize it to the highest level of sport, which you can buy. But then, like you said, there is coming a race in front of you. There have to be race bikes. It's not easy to develop them from an even higher level. And then you have to have teams. You have to have a test team. You have to organize a lot in the background. So the 24 season, already 23, but 24 you had something in hand, you know everything which is working or not. 25 will be the hunted one. So how are you looking forward to that?
Definitely positively, because like you mentioned, in 2024 we had a package we understood, but like always in life, you learn day by day. You also make slight mistakes, so you learn again, you fell down, you stand up, and you try to improve. And for 2025 with the new S1000 double, which is unfortunately not this one, it's the Toprak edition, lucky to have it here, but the 2025 model, which we will see later on, got some slightly improvements in also nearly every aspect. Means we improved the engine a lot already in the road bike, and finally also in the race bike. We improved the aerodynamics, we improved the chassis, and also the electronics. And again, we are on the big picture. You have to improve everything to make more steps. And this means, the question was how I am looking forward to the next season. I think we can be confident that we have a strong package, but nevertheless, motorsport, every kind of sport is competition. So you must be powerful right from the first day. You must improve, and our competitors will improve as well. Therefore, we work even harder, and like you mentioned, you need a big team to improve. In Munich, headquarter development, Berlin plan production, in the UK, luckily, Rokit SMR race team, thanks for being here, in the workshop, everywhere, and finally in the test team. The test team is, let me say, at the end, the center where you can put all the developed parts in, all the innovation, where you can test, where you can verify, where you can sort out, because for sure not every part you develop is immediately genius. Sometimes you will learn something, but you have to do it again. And that's the point. You can do it in the test environment, and you don't do it on a race weekend. On a race weekend, you must be ready from FP1, 9 o'clock in the morning, and there is no time for testing or playing around. You have to deliver.
So it's a serious business, and you've been highly motivated for 25 already, because your smile says a lot. And to give you maybe an even better smile, we want to say thank you for your words, and also a big applause for Chris Control. Thank you. Ja, es ist immer wieder schön, wenn man wirklich sieht, wie die Leute aufgehen in ihrem Job, und im Endeffekt Rennsport lebt von Emotionen. Und Rennsport bedeutet auch, dass wir mal swappen zu den Beteiligten, damit wir das erste Rennbike dann auch am heutigen Abend sehen, von der EWC-Truppe. Und wie wir gerade schon von Chris gehört haben, es ist eine gemeinschaftliche Ambition, im Jahr nach vorne zu kommen und sich weiterzuentwickeln. Und viele Kilometer sind dafür notwendig. Warum dann auch, und das ist auch Tradition von BMW, in der Langstreckenweltmeisterschaft nicht einfach nur mitgefahren wird, sondern das ist ein ganz, ganz wichtiger Standort, um einerseits natürlich die Dinge dementsprechend zu entwickeln und Erfahrung zu sammeln, aber auch zu beweisen, dass man es über die Distanz kann. Und dass sie den Speed haben, das haben sie schon lange bewiesen, dass sie allerdings manchmal nicht ganz vom Glück verfolgt wurden, ist leider Rennsport. Und irgendwann führt sich alles zusammen, und vielleicht ist es das Jahr 2025, wo 4 Fahrer mit einem Teamchef genau das rausreißen werden und die Weltmeisterschaft gewinnen. For this reason, we are swapping again the language, and the first time for today we will see some racers on stage. One guy was a racer, now he's a team boss and owner, Werner Damon, with his crew. Markus Weigerberger, Suman Vittori, Sven Odendahl und Hannes Zuma. Wo sind unsere Fahrer? Die kommen noch auf die Bühne, das hoffe ich. Die sind normalerweise schneller, aber die werden sich wahrscheinlich jetzt da hinten vom Kicker losreisen müssen. Das muss ich euch nämlich sagen. Da hinten steht ein Kicker und da sind alle Rennfahrer gerade am Spiel. Nervöse Hände. Werner, it's good to see you. Thank you. In the past, we've been fighting each other pretty hard on the racetrack. Both of us won a couple of times. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Now you've been in the situation that you can't ride anymore the motorcycle, but you have to prepare it that maybe the win is possible with these 4 riders on stage again. So, applause again for someone who I think this is your bike.
Galiba bu sizin motorunuz
I don't
diyor.
know yet. But we can make a little
Ortadaki
game
Toprak'ın
for
motosikleti, bu soldaki Van der Mark'ın motosikleti, benim solumda duran Toprak Razgatlıoğlu Edition, Toprak Razgatlıoğlu Edition, yani Toprak Razgatlıoğlu versiyonu olan 54 tane üretilen M1000 araç.
The last years you made this experience, you being on the podium, you win some races, but never really happened. 4 races to go in 2025, and hopefully it will happen to fight for the World Championship. What's your goals and how was the last season for you?
Yeah, the goal is for sure this year with the new bike to be the world champion. I think we have everything now what we need to be world champion. We are third last year. We also second before. I want to be the first world champion for BMW, for Sean, but they won. But now for sure I have to beat him now. He won. So the job for this guy is to be world champion. So I can speak again with Sean on the same level. If I hope he's also second time world champion.
Yeah, so he's one ahead then again.
Yes.
So beat each other and it will be an awesome season for a couple of years for BMW if you beat
Yes,
that
but
one.
I'm younger than him, so I have more years.
Is it a kind of a special story to ride the Endurance World Championship? I mean, it's a 24-hour race, for example, and we know how exhausting it is, but also for the crew in the background. So, in the beginning of the year, you have to test a lot, develop a lot. Is everything running well? Because I heard also some things which are changing for the future.
Yes, everything runs very good. You know, world endurance is also WorldSBk is a team sport, sure. Because together with BMW and the team we are very strong. But we have also the pit stops. So we are winning or losing as a team. And there's also the riders know this. If we are winning or we lose always as a team. It's, we are 20 guys on the racetrack, and everybody is the same importance. So yeah, for sure, we won it this year, but the team is very strong.
Es ist natürlich klar, dass Werner Dehmen auf der einen Seite sagt, ja, alles was in den letzten Jahren war eine gute Erfahrung und es war natürlich auch in der Art und Weise, was man da mitgenommen hat, eine bereichernde Erfahrung, aber jetzt, wo John Moore mit seinem Team Weltmeister geworden ist, kann es eigentlich 2025 nur noch darum gehen, mindestens mal gleich zu ziehen und den 1-1-Stand. Den würde ich euch auch gönnen, wenn es nicht dann am Ende des Jahres schon 2-1 steht. Das sehen wir ja dann. Werner, there is also maybe a change in tires for the future. There is an option. Is it an important thing to have that kind of switch also for the future? Or is it something where you say like the first test will be shown up and if you change the tire brand? Or is it 100% sure?
We have already a test behind us. Now together with BMW we will look for the future. But for sure it's very important to have the right tires, the right suspension, everything. And I'm looking forward to work with the new tire brand, sure.
Okay, also da kriegen wir auch nicht mehr raus. Ich weiß allerdings auch schon, dass mal getestet wurde, dass so schlecht nicht funktioniert und es vielleicht eben dann auch einen Wechsel der Marke gibt, was den Reifen angeht. Denn klar ist auch, 24-Stunden-Rennen bedeutet Tag und Nacht. Nachts ist es deutlich kälter wie tagsüber, die Rundenzeiten sollten trotzdem die identischen sein und somit muss man mit den Reifen sehr viel arbeiten. Und da gibt es einen Hersteller, den seht ihr auf dem Kombi stehen, ihr könnt alle lesen, das könnte er wohl werden. So, I need a mic for your riders, because there are a lot of big names in this kind of team. And I'm really, really proud of talking with, first of all, Silvan Gitovic. Awesome to have you in BMW and also all your experience about the past. I mean, you've ridden MotoGP, you've ridden Superbike, you've been in the test teams for a long, long time. You have a lot of experience and still in fast as hell on the racetrack, in especially Endurance World Championship. So BMW and also the future looking bright.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say that this project is really interesting. Since joining last year, with obviously, you know, the WorldSBk team achieving the title of the Toprak and everything moving, you know, in the right direction with the WorldSBk project as well. So there's a great sort of you know, very positive energy about BMW motorsport at the moment. BMW motorsport, and it's great to be part of it. So I'm happy to bring that experience. I'm happy to be part, to be a small part of the you know, the big picture. And it's a pleasure to ride a bike. And for this year, 2025, we've got some improvements on the bike. You know, a new developed package that is going to be awesome to ride. So I can't wait for the first race.
So you said it's, I mean, the training on the other side, because you've been a lot on the motorcycle. Not everybody knows that you've been also riding in the test team. So is it something about the last years where you feel that development in the bike and more trust?
Yeah, I mean, testing the bike is a very different exercise to racing. You've got to really try and put the performance a little bit aside, try and understand what is required, try and find some little marginal gains where you can, and try and give your feedback and try and put all your experience to work. So it's something that I really enjoy. It's good to keep sharp and keep fit as well for the racing bit. So yeah, lots of really interesting work with the BMW engineers. With the, you know, it's a big teamwork. There's a massive effort behind. Obviously, you know, you watch on TV and you see just a couple of guys racing, but there's a lot of work from everybody behind. So, like I said, pleasure to be part of it, and a pleasure to bring a little bit of my experience into it.
Thank you, Sylvain. So, big applause for Sylvain. 2025 will be a new season. BMW Endurance World Championships, and you did in the past a lot of good things, showing up with a lot of speed. What are your expectations about 25 and this rider lineup also next year?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really privileged to be lined up against and Marcus, as well as Hannes. Got a really nice lineup this year. I think that we are a power package. I think BMW has made the right choice, and I think that we can all give our own little input to become very competitive and take that main goal that we're all looking forward to try and achieve this year.
I mean, Sylvain said it before, it is an absolute team effort. In 24-hour races or endurance races, you have to work well with your teammates together, not just on the bike, riding it with the same setup, but also next to the garage to motivate everything. So how was the first time when you come into that pit and working with these guys together?
Yeah, I must admit, I feel at home. They really welcome me in a nice way. I feel like we really gel well together, and they bought the first round of beer, so I guess I owe them one.
So it works. Okay, Bier ist sozusagen das Stichwort next to Reiterberger, because it's a kind of a word for Mr. Reiterberger in a positive way. Sowohl Sylvain wie auch Sven sagen natürlich, dass das, was sie dieses Jahr vorfinden bei BMW und der EBC sehr speziell ist, weil natürlich einerseits das Motorrad und die ganze nachhaltige Geschichte dessen, dass es Weiterentwicklungen gibt, auch den Fahrern perfekt eigentlich in die Karten spielt, eine bessere Performance abzurufen. Und einen, mit dem wir dann eigentlich auch Deutsch mal kurz reden könnten, ist der Herr Reiterberger. Eigentlich jedem bekannt, weil der hat schon immer ein BMW-Zeichen auf der Brust, und ich finde es inzwischen auch richtig gut, weil er wirklich seinem Pferdchen treu bleibt. Markus, es ist 2025 vor der Tür und es soll endlich soweit sein, glaube ich. Denn du hast jetzt schon ein paar Mal sehr hart daran gekratzt. Du hast sehr oft auch mehr Einsatz gezeigt, als eigentlich möglich war. Und ich bin sehr stolz darauf, dass du immer noch bei BMW bist und weiterhin vor allen Dingen einerseits ein Werksmotorrad fährst und auch Testfahrer bist. Und
24 saat dayanıklılık yarışında mücadele eden BMW pilotları şu anda karşımızda sevgili arkadaşlar. Onun öncesinde BMW Ironman TT yarışçılarını sahneye aldı. Şu anda 24 saat dayanıklılık yarışçıları ekranlarda şu anda izlediğimiz yarışçı onların kullanacağı motosiklette hemen en sağda bulunan üzeri örtülü motosiklet 2025 sezonunda Toprak ve Vandal marka kullanacağı motosikletlerde bunlar. Şöyle alttan bir ufak ipucunu görüyoruz. Ben de şu anda heyecanla bekliyorum sıranın Dünya Superbike Şampiyonası. Takımın gelmesi için.
Ein Team, was noch jetzt gleich im Anschluss
Beta
kommt,
Enerji ile
nichtsdestotrotz ist genau das, was
Berlin'deyiz.
EWC
BMW
auch ist und
motosiklet
speziell
fabrikası
auch
burası.
von Markus Reiterberger, genau was den Spirit halt ausmacht. Man hält zusammen, man zieht gemeinsam an dem Ziel, immer sich wieder auch mal aus
2025
dem
sezonu
Schlamassel
boyunca
raus. Und da
Beta
kennen
Enerji
wir ja
ile
den
milli
Schlamassel,
sporcularımızı takip edeceğiz.
2025, das
canlı
Jahr
yayınlarla
mit, ich würde mal sagen,
oradaki yarış
Rennstrecken, die einerseits
pistlerindeki
liegen, ein gutes
havayı
Programm, was
yaşatmaya,
an der
koklatmaya
Seite noch
çalışacağız.
gefahren wird, somit bist du eigentlich permanent ready to go. Wenn du so einen Wunsch
Videolarımızı
hättest, ganz im
kaçırmamak için
Privaten, und ich weiß, dass du
sosyal
jetzt
medya
eigentlich noch was
kanallarımızda
fragen, was du
bildirimlerinizi
schon fast
mutlaka
beantwortet
açın.
hast. Aber was wünschst du dir für
Videolara da beğeni ve
2025
yorum
für die Saison?
yazmayı unutmayın.
Der Wunsch und das Ziel ist, Weltmeister
Beğenileriniz,
zu werden.
yorumlarınız çok önemli. Algoritma böylelikle paylaşımlarda yaptığınızda sizi unutmayacak ve sizin önünüze gönderilerinizi tekrar çıkaracak. Yeni gönderilerinizi kaçırmayacaksınız. Destekleriniz için, videoya beğenileriniz için çok teşekkür ediyorum. Sizlerin sayesinde bu sene çok daha güçlü olarak buraya geldik.
Und dafür geben wir euch nochmal einen riesen Applaus, bevor wir sagen. So now we swap again the language. Hannes, it is for sure an honor to be in this team. It is, even if you are the fourth rider in the team, nonetheless important to be involved because, I mean, the big picture is to win the World Championship. We heard it about all three riders. For you, for sure also. So, 2025, what's your expectation and also your art of going to the racetrack?
Yeah, my role in the team is to support these three guys to achieve that big goal, which is to lift the trophy at the end of the year. So, yeah, I will do what's needed. But if it's the boring jobs, to run breaks or bring coffee, whatever they need, I will.
Benim görevim bu üç yarışçıyı desteklemek, yarış esnasında kenarda durmak ve kahve içmek. Bunlar yarışırken biraz sıkıcı bir iş olsa da diyor, elimden geleni yapacağım diyor.
But then it is exactly that team spirit which building up again, latest at the sunlight again when it's coming up, that you have a positive vibe and going through the night. Going through the night is something which maybe you can explain. How much you enjoy riding at night?
Actually, I cannot explain because both my 24-hour races last year ended before seeing the sunlight.
So you never happen, you train in the night. You had some night trainings.
I ride in the night, but I just didn't finish the night.
Okay, so you never finish the night. We have to make it happen in 2025. Finish the night if you need to. And this applause is now for the night if you have that right.
Bravo. Daha önce gece yarışlarımı, gündüz yarışlarımı daha çok seviyorsun. Hangisi senin için daha iyi dedi. Sonucu ancak cevap. Henüz gece yarışı bitiremedim olunca gece yarışlarını bitirebilmek için bir şans sana alkış o zaman dedi.
Deutsch rein. Jetzt kommt gleich ein Herr, der ist Jean Moore. Das ist derjenige, der das Team leitet rund um Van der Mark und Toprak. Ich sage es extra so. Denn es ist keine einfache Geschichte gewesen, mit Sicherheit in 2024 einerseits es so aufzubauen.
Lansmanı biraz uzadı arkadaşlar. Gerçekten şarjlarımız fulldü ama umarım sonuna kadar yeter. Videoya beğenilerinizi mutlaka bekliyoruz. Beğenileriniz gerçekten çok önemli. İzleyici sayısıyla. Evet, 24 saat dayanıklılık yarışında mücadele edecek olan motosiklet işte bu.
Someone can open it. Did you see it before? Check it out. Markus Weiterberger, bitteschön, Platz nehmen, danke. Okay, es sieht deutlich besser aus als zuvor. Ihr habt absolut recht. Nochmal einen Riesenapplaus bitte. Dann kommen wir aber zu einem, wie ich gerade schon sagte, der muss die Kontrolle über diese beiden Motorräder halten. Und diese beiden Motorräder werden pilotiert von sowohl Van der Mark wie aber auch Toprak. Wie aber auch, wie wir gerade gehört haben, rund um das ganze Team, was zum Beispiel auch in der EWC eingesetzt wird. Fahrer etc., die komplette Struktur arbeitet zusammen. Einer arbeitet seit vielen Jahren
24 saat dayanıklılık yarışında mücadele edecek olan motosiklet şu an karşımızdaki motosiklet arkadaşlar.
We had a short break. Now he's allowed to come on stage. Mr. Jean Moore.
Evet, Jean Moore geliyor. Toprak
You've been running a long time in our team and you're working a lot of hours with all your crew to maybe get into that one position once to win that World Championship title. 363 days ago, we've been staying here and we had a question mark in mind, but something said in our stomach, it can happen because there is something special coming on. And now you've been here as a world champion. So congratulations for that guy first.
Bravo! Bravo, Sean!
First of all, I'd like to just say thank you to everybody for joining us almost 1 year to the day that we opened this ceremony with Toprak and Michael, and we're world champions. We're a fraction of being manufacturers champions, and I'm certainly proud of Michael and of Toprak. Fantastic.
Yes, it was a fantastic season, and it was a typical race season. It's never just high level. It is, if 12 events, you have to go from track to track, everything can happen every second, and I mean, before nobody knows how the speed will be. At the first race, we know it's not far away. At the second, everybody knows you will have a problem, or the other one's having a problem. And then there comes also a part which is Magnit pur, and from the highest point to the lowest point, and to come back. I mean, get us through this roller coaster of season.
Well, the biggest problem, of course, is starting the season in a positive way, and in Australia it didn't work out like that with the engine failure, which was very public for everybody and very disappointing for the team after all the hard work and effort of testing we put in and the new parts we started with. But for me, the momentum started from Catalonia. Michael was supporting that, and then that fantastic run of 13 wins, which was monumental and a world record, I think. But going into Magny-Cours was just terrible for the whole project. To see that happen was emotional for everybody, but even Michael to come back and take the first win and to carry that momentum forward. So out of every sad moment, there was a really positive moment, and that was Michael's first win, which was fantastic for the team. And you know, to carry into Aragon with the injury that he had still, to be declared fit to ride, and Toprak to continue that momentum and finally take the crown was just something very special that we're proud of, and we want to continue that again.
How many nights in the season you had where you're not falling to sleep well?
Many.
I mean, the time between Manikur and Aragon feels like years because nobody really knows what will happen next. Was it also something which maybe you have to say was a positive thing for the future to build up the team momentum?
No, I don't think so. The team was really strong, and what we had to do was protect Toprak because he wanted to come back so soon. Him wanting to come back as a racer, but the medical physicians allowing you to come back is a different situation. But Aragon was critical. If we didn't ride at Aragon, we wouldn't be talking about this famous #1. Equally, the team is so strong. We've built something special here. I feel such a bond with these guys behind who are involved in the test team and support the World Endurance team and the World Superbike team. It's just, I think we all got to look around us and see how special this is at the moment because it's we're on the crest of a wave.
It's history. I mean,
it's history. We're part of it. There's got heaps of experience. We've got a world champion here in World Superbike already. We've got 2 in the room tonight. It's something we should all remember, and I think this momentum will keep going this year. And that goes because we have such a good group of people behind that team as well.
I mean, this brings you to another level. It is, because if you run that level, that high level, you want to develop on that. So we never stop. We have to improve. So improving means also
upgraded 2025 package. You'll see the aerodynamics is completely changed. There's an engine internal change, so it gives us more optimized power. But the package as a whole is being developed. It's not just one piece, it's a combination of many, and these guys, the test team behind that, will put that together. But we've got to hit the ground running. We have the target on our back now. The testing starts very quickly, and there's new parts still that we have to move forward with. The package we know already from 24 is excellent, its world potential is there. But we need Michael in the top 3, 4, we need Toprak in the top 1, 2. I'm privileged to have such a fantastic pair of riders. In my period of running a World Superbike team for the last 7, 8 years, these 2 are something special. I think Werner feels the same with the endurance team as well, and I just want that momentum to continue. And in 365 days of time, we stood here again, we're going to be talking another story. But like I said, the package that we have now is just really optimized. The work Chris has done and the technical team we have behind us is unbelievable. I think we've got to take that forward.
I will translate that. Habt ihr das alle soweit verstanden? Dann gebt einen riesen Applaus bitte. As Peter has to translate, everybody knows what we're talking about. When you talk about 2 riders, also a lot about fundamental. Because this team, I have to say, there is a new spark in the team, but Van der Mark also lights up like hell in the last season 24. He was a lot of times close to the podium. He showed up a pace like never before, and he works on himself a lot. So just before we bring him on stage, you have to be proud also on that you see something new.
Me personally, I've been super supportive of Michael, and to sign for the continuation to be Toprak's teammate was done on a number of parts. One is the fact that he's a genuinely real guy. He's a racer, and he's got a determination that you don't all see. The injuries that he sustained, not all by his own doing, I will say, have been very, very, very difficult to manage. Last year, I would say, the last 2/3 of last year were what you saw the real Michael. You saw Michael coming through, being himself, but you also seen a teammate working with him and adjusting his riding style. So I think 2025 you're going to see the real Michael Van der Mark, and you see the real Toprak.
Çalıştı hem de Toprak'la çok iyi anlaşmaları bizim için çok önemli diyor.
So please on stage, Michael Van der Mark.
Ve Van der Mark geliyor.
Der Applaus darf ruhig anhalten, auch wenn er auf die Bühne kommt.
Bravo Michael! Bravo! Bravo abi! Bravo abi!
So Michael, we heard a lot of great words, and I mean they are 100% right, because from my opinion also in 2024 you've ridden as good as never before. Maybe you've ridden different in the past, but to to get that package on the road and been so many times so close on the podium and put that cherry on top in Perez with the podium, with the double podium. It's beautiful, and in the same moment when the team was at the lowest point, you catched it and the biggest trophy of the day, Manicool. So it's a Hollywood story.
Yeah, it's a nice story, and I think it all started at the beginning of last season when Toprak joined the team and the whole team just changed, and we knew that good things were coming, and it's just nice to see that after some difficult times I was able to improve again and find my rhythm back, work together with Toprak, work together with the whole team, and really enjoying the whole season, even though I wanted to be on the podium more often and earlier, but just to see that BMW finally getting there, it was all the hard work in the past. It was amazing to be there, and then of course during the season see the speed. My speed was getting better and better, and our dream was to be on the podium together. And honestly, I think in Manicool it would have been possible, but unfortunately Toprak wasn't there. But to finish the season on the podium together is something that we want to start next season.
Applause.
Bravo abi. Vandermark'ın turumuna dikkat arkadaşlar.
Emotional roller coaster, which is not an easy thing, especially if you've been a racer which has a lot of success in the past, then running to a low, building up again momentum, and has to learn on the higher age. But it shows up that the team around BMW give you also the trust that you can work on yourself and getting better and better. If you have to say your percentage of working on your style and develop yourself, how much better you are?
Well, it's difficult to say, but it helps a lot that as a team we work together really well. We work together in qualifying, and whenever we need each other, we were just helping each other. At one point of the season, we just knew the bike is good, the bike is like it is, and I was just trying to change my style, and everyone being very direct, and we could see on the data that sometimes I fell back in my old rhythm. So everyone was helping that last bit for me to change it, and like I said, we did it all together. I just have to listen to him.
You just have to listen to him. Listen to him in 2025 means also, we heard it before, maybe position 3, 4. I mean, we are racers, we want to win the championship for sure. But realistically, 2025, what's your personal goal and the kind of how you starting to the season?
Well, my personal goal is to be on the podium as much as possible. I think, like I said, how we ended the year, we have to start like it and be like fight for podiums every weekend. And I think, of course, we want to win the world title again. But I think from everyone in the team, we want the team championship and, of course, the manufacturer championship. So this is really important for everyone. So like I said, we have to start where we finish and then a really good season.
So let's give him some wind under the sails. Michael,
bravo Michael. Michael Vandermark 2025.
Damit wir dann endlich dahin kommen, worauf ihr alle wartet. Damit
Hedefin ne diye sordu. 2025 hedefi mümkün olduğunca fazla podyumda olmak. Hem takım hem de markalar şampiyonasında mutlu sona erişmek dedi. Michael Vandermark kendi motosikletinin önüne geçti şu anda. Ortada da Toprak'ın motosikleti var. Evet, 2024 sezon özetini sizlerle paylaşmak istiyorum dedi. Toprak'ı sahneye çağırmadan önce. Evet, arka tarafta ekranda sanıyorum bir video izleyeceğiz.
Let's go to the trailer and after that I will invite Toprak Razgatlıoğlu.
Evet, bir video izleyeceğiz, ardından Toprak Razgatlıoğlu'nu çağıracağım dedi. Stefan Nabel.
Toprak Razgatlıoğlu makes his debut for BMW in 2024.
Barcelona Katalonya'daki o müthiş geçiş. Can Öncü de ekranlara yansıdı. Toprağın stop ileri, lastik yakma, kazadan kurtulma, tek teker finish, büyük bir kutlama, most, Algar ve uzay gemisi. Bütün bunları YouTube hesabımızda bulabilirsiniz bu arada. Magnitur. O kötü kaza. Sonrasında yine ayağa kalkmış olması bile mucizeydi toprağın orada. Ve Aragon'da tekrar pistteyiz. Estoril'in ardından da Erez'de bir uzaylı olan Toprak Razgatlıoğlu uzay gemisinde üstünü değiştirip şampiyon olarak sezonu kapatıyor. Sahnede Kenan Sofoğlu, Zeyn'i görüyorsunuz, Tüma'yı görüyorsunuz. Müthiş.
So please welcome on stage the world champion of 2024,
2024 Dünya Şampiyonu
Mr. Toprak Razgatlıoğlu.
Bravo Toprak! Adam be, adam. Geçen yıl buraya geldiğimizde pek inanan olmamıştı ama bu yıl şampiyon olarak buradayız.
I never had so many cams in front of my face.
Not in front of your
It's
face.
different. I like it. Why not? Because I'm next to you, and it's not too bad. Because 363 days ago we talked about that, and you make it happen. Now you've been in the golden leather suit.
Because my suit is not
I heard that too, but I heard also that you've been sleeping in it. Before we talk about the season 2024,
Elbisenin altın tulumun içinde görüyoruz.
I really want
Çünkü benim diğer
to
tulumum
take
henüz
off
hazır
the
değil, o
covers
yüzden
of
böyle
the
geldim dedi.
because they have
Toprak.
to be shown out. They are beautiful, and I just want to say
Herkesin beklediği olan.
enjoy before we have a talk. A round of applause, please. Show me the
Bir
number
numara
one.
ile
I love it. The 2025 bikes of BMW Motorrad for the World Championship in Superbike presented in a beautiful way. So also even them can't hear you, but give them some applause please. Thank you. I like it a lot. I like it much more as it was on TV by Jerez. It's a much nicer number now.
bir numarayı Jerez'de televizyonda görünenden daha iyi
But I know
görünüyor.
that you like the number one.
Bir numara Türk bayrağı.
I know everybody's listening well to you, but you can put the mic next to you, then everybody's hearing you. No, the microphone. Start working now. Okay, we'll talk later about this. The 2024 season, it was like we saw, like we had the whole season in mind and feeling every race was a special one. A lot of races, 14 in a row, you win in that season. I mean, how special was it from the beginning to the 13? On the road, 13, correct.
After my team?
Yes, 14. But you are a team. We talked about it before. So it's like 7 to him, 7 to him. The season 2024, from your feeling and how the season went, was it a dream come true or was it by the first ride possible, that you know this is possible?
Normally, first year I'm not waiting this success because I'm just thinking first year I'm just learning the bike character. Maybe the next year we'll start to fighting for the championship. But also I'm very surprised when I'm starting the win the race, especially in Barcelona. I say this year is possible we are win the championship because Barcelona is a very hard race for me and also for the BMW because you need to manage the rear tire there. But we win there. I say if we win there here, I think the other tracks we are more easy to riding there and fighting for the win. But when I did first 3 reads in Misano, I understand something because Misano also not easy track for the all brands, especially Ducati is very strong there. We beat Ducati there, and after I understand, it's possible this year we are in the championship. But I'm very happy because this is the really teamwork. Everyone working very hard, and every day the bike is improving. Especially when I am asked a new part, BMW bring next week immediately. Like this, we get the title. Okay, we are riding it very well, but the bike is very important. Team is very important. We are also working together with Mikey, especially the qualifying. And but I learn a lot, and also we improve a lot. And in testing and race weekend, we are always working together. But not easy the season after the crash, especially, and try to come back quickly. And I lose the 2 race weekend. But if I'm not come back in Aragon, I think we lose the championship. I'm not easy to say we are lucky or not, I don't know, but when we come back to Aragon, we did an incredible job in the weekend because I'm just thinking of fighting for the podium, but I get always the 2nd position. This is the good for the championship. I take a good point. But finally, we win the championship, and now I'm easy to say we are the world champion. And we will see now new season because I use the number 1. I'm feeling a little bit pressure, but this is normal. After 2nd race, I think I'm getting more
kullandığım için
relaxed.
birazcık baskı hissediyorum
We
üzerinde
will
diyor.
see my big target
Ama
for the
alışacağım
season.
diyor.
I hope we are share many podium with Mikey.
Umarım Mikey ile
Also we are
Michael'la
fighting again for the
birçok podyum
championship.
paylaşırız ve
I hope
şampiyon
we
için
get the
yarışırız
title
diyor.
again with the number 1.
So
Bir
that
de
you
1
have it
numarayla
on your bike
tekrar
also in 26,
şampiyonluğu
but this is a brighter future. So
kazanmak istiyorum
I would
dedi
say that
Toprak
we
Razgatlıoğlu.
all talk about that spark you bring into the team and that new feeling, but I know also, especially in the bad days when you had your crash and everything, the team was really important for you. So was it also something you said before, you not expect to win races, maybe some, now you are world champion and for sure 2025 even stronger. What is your feeling about that you want to change some little things, or that everything is just running like this and you want to enjoy it?
First, I say again, after the crash, the team is not stopping. We still keep working, and especially in the Cremona track, Marcus Reitenberger riding my bike, and Italy is helping a lot because we use a new engine and starting the last position. Sorry for that. But he's helping a lot. This is really, the teamwork. We are a very big family. And for the next season, I know my bike. This is, I think, is a good point. Phillip Island for me is a very hard race there. First year, I'm not did incredible job there, but my target, first race, I'm starting very strong. We will see. Everyone working hard, but we will see. I have a big target for next year because of some races I'm not winning. My target now winning the
races. Yeah. I think that's an awesome checkup list you put together for 2025. Because to fight again for the World Championship, to maybe join as a team the World Championship, making it even better with Mikey together and Sean, and to bring that spark into BMW, which is a high level of support also from the outside, I really like the momentum you build up with the team, and there is nothing you have to change, I think. Maybe only a couple of words in Turkish for everybody who's here.
Why not? I say again something because you know, everyone watching on the TV, everyone see on inside the box.
Yeah.
But also the background is many people working, also especially the factory side, and everyone you know, working the engine side, the chassis side, everything. You know, many people working. And when I'm signed with BMW, after I see everyone is working really hard, thanks for everything, because huge work, the background, and I'm very happy part of the BMW family. I hope we will see the many success. And bu arada benim için gelenler için çok teşekkür ediyorum.
Bravo Toprak. Adam.
Çok teşekkür ederim. Geçen sene tam burada aslında serüven başlamıştı. Aslında hayalini kurduğumuz şampiyonluğu aldık. Tabii ki de BMW markasıyla herkes farklı bir düşüncedeydi bizimle alakalı. Ama o düşünceyi tamamen değiştirdiğiniz için gerçekten çok mutluyum ve burada çok rahat bir şekilde sizlerle konuşuyorum. Çünkü benim için büyük bir adımdı BMW'li imzalamak ve dünya şampiyon olmak bambaşka bir şey oldu. Yani bir tarihi yazdık. Sizlere de çok teşekkür ediyorum. Beni her defasında destekliyorsunuz. Gerek yarışlarıma gelerek, gerek uzaktan yorumlarınızla bile beni gerçekten güçlü tutuyorsunuz. Tekrardan çok teşekkür ederim. Geldiğiniz için ayaklarınızı sağlık.
Bravo Toprak.
So personally, I think every word is said. We not have to talk about more emotions and more things we wish for 2025. I think 2024 was an awesome season. There's one thing maybe you not have to do it, make it as dramatic, all of you guys, as you did in Manicure. We know that you have a little injury in the moment, but my only answer is Rossi, I think, breaks like this. So you will find a solution around this?
Maybe we'll see.
I think so. And then it's only good luck for 2025 we can wish. Ich möchte noch vorher sagen, ich danke euch sehr für die Aufmerksamkeit, weil es war relativ lang. Es ist aber selten, dass man so zusammenkommt und einen solchen Abend mit einerseits Rennfahrern, die ihr jetzt noch anfassen dürft und einfach Autogramme holt, die da sind, die sich Zeit nehmen, die in einem sehr, sehr familiären Umfeld eine tolle Zeit haben und insbesondere, wenn ein Jahr vor 363 Tagen so aussah und es so endet, dann kann man fix daran glauben, dass wenn man sich den Punkt aufreißt und zusammenhält, dass richtig Geiles dabei rauskommt. Deswegen, am Ende des Tages danke ich euch für die Aufmerksamkeit. Ich wünsche euch einen tollen Abend und der letzte Applaus, und so einen richtigen gewaltigen, so mit allem, was geht, ging genau BMW.
Okay. Okay. Look at me, guys, please. One more.
Can you look at please? Thank you. Bir yapıyor. Hangi parmakla yapıyor? Parmağı sakat.
Toprak bir de böyle alalım. Toprak bir de bana alabilir miyim?
So, nur eine kurze Information noch für euch. Gleich am Welcome Desk hier vorne, so circa in einer Viertelstunde, 20 Minuten oder vielleicht auch direkt im Übergang, werden die Fahrer noch Autogramme geben und eventuell für euch da sein. Das heißt, wir müssen das jetzt hier nicht stören, das ist noch alles relativ offiziell und dann einfach feel free und habt einen tollen Abend. Danke nochmal.
Abi bu çok Rokit'in sahibi. Evet, geçen sezon buraya geldiğimizde sadece yarış kazanmayı umuyorduk. Bu sezon şampiyonuz. Toprak Razgatlıoğlu bu sezon şampiyon olarak buraya geldi. Ve şimdi fotoğraf seansı başladı. Michael van der Mark, Michael gerçekten Toprak'la çok iyi anlaşan bir yarışçı. Biraz önce ikisi de bunu ayrı ayrı söyledi, dile getirdiler. Şimdi bir süre böyle fotoğraf zamanı. Bakın burada bu kadar bir kalabalık var. Ben de geçemiyorum şu anda. Biraz. Pardon. Burada bayağı bir kalabalık var. Bizim kamerayı düşürecekken yakaladım. Evet, kamerayı koyuyorum ama biraz fazla insan geldi. Bakıyoruz, çekime devam ediyor. Evet, 80 dakika olmuş.
Ben değilim Toprak oldu. Ne yapıyorsun? Anlayamadım. Vay. Sinan.
Şöyle arka taraftan dolaşacağım arkadaşlar. Birazdan Toprak'la da bir röportaj gerçekleştirmeye çalışacağım. Berlin'de BMW motosiklet fabrikasındayız. Toprak Razgatlıoğlu'nun yeni motosikleti 2025 sezonunda yarışacağı motosiklet biraz önce yeni sponsorlarla tanıtıldı. Toprağın üzerinde şampiyonluk tulumu var çünkü tulum buraya yetişmemiş. Önümüzdeki sezon hem tulumu hem de kaskı değişecek arkadaşlar. Sürprizler geliyor. Hem de 5 gün içerisinde Türkiye'de sürpriz bir etkinlik var. O etkinlikte bazı şeyleri tekrar göreceksiniz. MotoEtkinlik sosyal medya hesaplarını takip etmeye devam edin. Bir de sizden beğeni ve yorum rica ediyoruz. Çünkü algoritma bu şekilde çalışıyor. Özellikle son zamanlarda hesaplarda bazı sıkıntılar yaşıyoruz. Evet, adım adım toprağa doğru yanaşmaya çalışıyoruz biz de kenardan. Bir numarayı size yakından göstermeye çalışacağım. Toprağın yeni numarası artık 2025 yarış sezonunda bir numarayla mücadele ediyor. Motosikletin üzerinde 54, bir numaranın içerisinde ayrı olarak yazıyor artık. Evet, birisinin Toprağın önündeki insanları organize etmesi lazım şu anda. Buraya gelen 200 kişi var şu anda. 200 kişinin aşağı yukarısı 200 de burada fotoğraf istiyor Toprak'la. Fotoğraf çekilen de gitmek istemiyor yanından, uzaklaşmak istemiyor. Toprak sevgisi böyle bir şey.
Ahmet bizi çekecek mi haftada? Ahmet'im.
Evet abi, sırf seni çekmek için geldim.
Aynen, sağ ol.
İnan sırf seni çekmek için. Toprak diye biri varmış ama çok da önemli değil ya. Kim bilmiyoruz ama sen yeter ki iste. Abi mikrofon şurada. Ha, kaçıyor musunuz abi? İsteğin var mı? Abi sağlığınız, kendinize iyi bakın. Görüşmek üzere. Evet. Abi ne haber? Çekimlerde yerim iyiydi ancak ikinci kamerayı bıraktığım yerde ne yazık ki birileri hep önüne geçti. Daha temiz bir görüntü sizinle paylaşmak istiyorduk daha sonrasında ama galiba olmayacak, bakalım artık, şans.
Kankam aşkımızdan ya.
Abi iki elimde iki kamera var. Üçüncüsüyle senin kamerayı tutup fotoğrafını çekerim. İnan çekerim yani. Hiç sıkıntı değil. Onu da yaparım. Kendimi geliştirmem lazım ama biraz. Tam olmuyor. Evet. Evet dostlar, uzun bir yayın. Fotoğrafı çeken de aynı zamanda TT efsanelerinden.
Yeah, perfect.
Komutan mı arıyor abi yine?
Nasıl bulamadın abi? Motorunu alıyor musun?
Aynen, solda. Aldım abi.
Okey. Tamam. Geçin çekebilir misin?
Evet. Şimdi birazcık motora bakalım mı? Murat abi.
Bakalım.
Farklılık ne görüyorsun? Bir değil mi? Yıldızlar da çoğalmış sanki.
2.
2 tane yıldız var.
Bir tane de üstüne koyacağız.
Bir tane de bir numaranın üzerine, evet yukarıya
54'ün
da.
üstüne koyacağız.
54'ün üstüne de bir tane. 3. yıldız da oraya mı gelecek diyorsun?
Aynen oraya gelecek.
Türk bayrağımız da var. Evet.
Biraz
2000.
küçük kalmış.
Bayrak mı? Evet. Biraz belki de onu yukarı aldırıp ya da bilemedim ona. Belki Toprak bir bakar ama. İyi, bunu bari düşünmüşler yani. Bu da bir olay. Evet, Toprak Razgatlıoğlu'nun 2025 yılında mücadele edeceği motosiklet işte bu.
Adamı görünce heyecanlanıyorsun.
Abi iPhone kullanmayı unuttu diyorlar senin için.
Valla Toprak unutturuyor insanı
Değil mi?
heyecandan var ya.
Güzel güzel. Güzel abi. Evet, yeni sponsorlar var. Şöyle motosikletin yan tarafından yeni açıları sizlerle paylaşalım. Ön kanat zaten büyümüştü biliyorsunuz. Arka tarafta da egzoz var ama birileri çekim yapıyor şu anda, o yüzden.
Sağlam mı? Ahmet uçmaz bu sezon değil mi yine?
Abi yok. Daha iyi diyor.
Uçmasın bu sezon.
Daha
Artık. Bizlerle karşılaşmayalım ya. Değil mi burada?
evet, yan tarafta dayanıklılık motosikleti. Bu da aynı motosikletin sadece 60 numara ile Van der marka olan hazırlanan motosiklet. Evet, şurada bir araç yazısı. Bakın şurada bir numaramız. Şöyle küçültüyorum. Egzozumuz. Yeni sponsorlar. 2025 sponsorları diyelim daha doğrusu. Kaskımızda bazı değişiklikler olacak. Sürpriz. Onları ilerleyen günlerde sizlerle paylaşacağız. Yorumlarınız, beğenileriniz için çok çok teşekkür ediyorum sevgili arkadaşlar. Umarım keyifli bir yayın olmuştur. Bakın Toprak şu anda orada imza dağıtıyor. Şöyle göstereyim. Bir Rossi hayranı. Murat abi sohbet ediyor gene. Toprak gerçekten çok büyük bir kalabalık topluyor. Şampiyonluk tişörtüyle etrafında motosikletin bir arkadaşımız var. Türk olduğuna inanıyorum.
have it a go. We have a go. We put it below. Make it open. Maybe say if you get the mention is one of the big jump on the island. We do it in.
Sevgili arkadaşlar, canlı yayınlarımız devam edecek. Bir sonraki büyük etkinlik İstanbul'da, bunu tekrar söylüyorum. Beta Enerji'ye çok teşekkürler burada olmamız için, büyük destekleri için. 2025 yılında da Beta Enerji ile birlikte yürüyeceğiz. Sizlere bu gibi etkinliklerden canlı yayınlar ve paylaşımlar yapacağız. Sürpriz haberlerimiz de var. Çok yakında ama çok yakında sürpriz çok güzel haberlerimiz var. 2025 yılında çok daha fazla paylaşım yapabileceğiz sizlerle. Yeni sezonda da Türkiye Süpersport, Superbike yarışları eğer gerçekleştirilebilirse İstanbul Park'ta yapılması planlanıyor. Oralarda da yer almaya çalışacağız. Fakat 2025 Dünya Superbike Şampiyonası takvimini baştan sona takip edeceğiz. Beta Enerji ile. Beta Enerji'ye tekrar çok ama çok teşekkürler. Berlin'deyiz şu anda. Sporcular şu anda imza dağıtıyor. Toprak hala imza veriyor orada. Evet, görüyorsunuz parçayı sökmüş, gelmiş. Motosikletin arka kuyruğu elinde beyefendinin ve onu burada imzalattıracak. Teşekkür ederim. Evet. Durum bu sevgili arkadaşlar. Evet. İnternet donma yapmaya başladı. Evet, etrafım biraz kalabalık. Çarpışmalar burada başladı. Şöyle kaçayım oradan. Evet. El Turco. Bu yazı da değişiyor. Sevgili arkadaşlar. Motosiklet yanıyor. Karbonlar. Özel egzoz. Dünya şampiyonu, WorldSBk 2024 şampiyonu yazıyor üzerinde. Alt tarafta yeni bir numaramız var yine maşada. Böyle altın bir başlık var. Şampiyonluk belirtilmiş orada. TR54. Red Bull Türkiye'ye buradan tekrar çok teşekkürler. Red Bull Türkiye ekibi gerçekten 2024'te çok çalıştı. 2025'te de çok çalışacak. Yayınlarla ilgili de kesinleşen haberleri çok yakında sizlerle paylaşacağız. Ama şunu söyleyelim, Türkçe olarak herkes yine yarışları izleyebilecek Türkiye'den. Bu noktada Red Bull TV'ye, çalışanlarına, spikerlerimiz İzge Can Günal, Mehmet Ali Selışık, Efe'ye, Barkın'a, herkese gerçekten çok teşekkür ediyorum. Böylelikle de bayağı bir bilgi de vermiş olduk aslında. Evet arkadaşlar. Ben Ahmet Köseoğlu. Yayını izlediğiniz, beğendiğiniz ve yorum attığınız için ayrıca teşekkürler. Kanal bildirimlerinizi açmayı unutmayın. Çünkü yeni sezonda sürpriz yayınlarımız çok olacak. Çan işareti var. Ona tıkladığınızda bütün gönderileri açabiliyorsunuz. Onun dışında çan işaretinin yanında bir de katıl aboneliği var. Kanala üye olduğunuzda özel yayınlara da ulaşabiliyorsunuz. Bu yayından önce üyeler özel bir tane canlı yayınımız olmuştu mesela. O tarz özel yayınlar, özel videolara da ulaşabiliyorsunuz. Tekrar destekleriniz için çok teşekkürler. Sıradaki yayında görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.